Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in the house with the Trevor Burger custom knives. This is the LEXK CFL and it's a very interesting one. This is a one-off in mammoth ivory with the mammoth ivory inlay, and we're gonna try to improve the action. It's pretty good, but let's see if we can do something better with this fella right over here. But hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, do whatever you want, but just make sure you enjoy this video. That's the priority. So let's go ahead and start. So this guy, I'm assuming this is going to be like T6 Torx bit needed to take this guy apart. So let's take this guy, and with like WIA bit number 6, let's double check that I'm correct, and that's correct. So let's just do undo, unscrew the first really long handle screw, and then we got the second one right here. Nice backspacer. I already can tell it's pretty well made. And then just flip it over, and we got that's interesting. So the screwdriver doesn't want to go all the way down, and it's of course spinning. Let me check. Can be like a T5. Actually no, it's a T6, but we're gonna need just another screwdriver, just another T6. So for this operation I like to put the knife like in this position and just make sure that on this side we are nice and tight. We don't want to scratch anything. Just make sure that that guy is in a firm position, and then just very gently I'm actually flipping on the other side like this. There you go. Make sure everything is steady, and just do it like very slowly. I don't want to mess anything up. And it's really strange because this guy, see, doesn't really go like all the way down. So maybe let's try like that. See, just the tip of the bit goes inside, so that makes me a little bit nervous. But I'm just gonna go really slow like that, so that keep it pinched. Look at that, this guy wants to come out. So just keep it pinched so nothing rubs up against anything. Just open the blade like so, and we should be in business, I think. Just a little gentle wiggle. This is the backspacer coming out. Let's open that a little bit more. Here you go. So that opens up. You got some bearings right there. Reduce the tension, and we are in business, guys. So I'm just gonna grab some rubbing alcohol right over here, this microfiber cloth like that, and I'm gonna start from these skiff bearings. I think, yeah, these are skiffs, at least they look like. That's the second one. So we're gonna remove a little bit of grease and see if we can improve the action, which is pretty good already, but we're gonna try to improve it. So pivot coming off. So this is interesting because you can see the track of the ceramic bearings creating like the track on the titanium scale. So usually, you know, you see some hardened steel washers in a situation like that, but it's okay. I mean, not a huge deal, but of course, like ceramic, it's pretty hard, and the titanium is compared to the ceramic is softer, so that's why it can create some grooves, like all the markings there. Really cool. This is the nice J right there, because I think this was made for my buddy JL, and that's why I think this guy is a one-off, and that's pretty cool, like to have a J inside. Hand rub satin This is Elmax steel, and it's pretty good. So we're pretty much done here. Nice color. Let's also clean inside the pivot collars like that. Pretty good. And we're gonna just do the pivot back in like so, and the bearing in like that. I'm gonna grab a little bit of let's do 10 weight nano oil for this fella. Right over here we got, that's actually 85. So, nope, I'm gonna do something a little bit lighter here, like this guy. So we're gonna do 1, 2, and 3 drops of this oil. Take the blade, which goes like this. There you go. And again, 1, 2, 3 in the bearing pocket for the other bearing, like that. Pretty much done. We're gonna have these screws going in from the top here. So maybe I'm gonna try to do like a sandwich and see if it works, like that. This guy goes like this or like that. Completely forgot, so it's gonna be like that. And 1 and 2, so that is in. So this guy should just pop in like that, and we should be in business. Let's see. Very gently, just make sure the screws are catching the thread correctly. So let's just turn this around like that. There you go. This guy goes in to perfection. And this guy as well. So I'm doing this operation with the blade open, but there's of course tension. So I have to reduce that, close everything, and then make sure that these two guys, you see, there's a little bit more to screw in, like that, and these are done. Then this is like a spinning pivot. It's okay. I'm just gonna use a tiny bit of blue Loctite in this stick just to coat the thread. Actually, I'm gonna use this one because it looks like to go a little bit more inside the hole. I don't know why, the same brand, same weird bits. It looks like this is a little bit better. So, and that is going to go in like that, which is very good. I just forgot to, here you go, to lube detent ball, which we are gonna do right now. Like just a tiny drop on the detent is pretty good to use usually. And just rub that thing off. And now we can just tighten this a little bit more until the blade gets centered. So that is gonna be actually, let's do it like vertically like before, holding down this guy right from this side, this guy from this side, just gentle in. There you go, nice and see. So blade looks pretty centered. Oh yeah, I can already tell that the action has gone through an improvement. But you rub this guy all around nicely. Very nice sound. Nice and snappy, guys, actually. Doesn't drop shut. So let me try and see if we can just release a little bit until there is no blade play. Let me see, maybe we can do a tiny bit better. So it feels a little bit stiff, so I'm just gonna undo this a tiny bit. Blade looks pretty centered to me. So no, there's no drop shot action. There's a tiny bit of blade play actually that I just introduced, so we don't like that, so no problem, just go back like that and just tighten a little bit. And let's check. Yeah, that's okay. I feel that, see, drop shot, but you need to wiggle. This is also like a brand new one, so it doesn't really work with the, I mean, yeah, you can have it worked. It's very nice, like, I keep rubbing, like when I open this with the thumb, like the blade just wants to hit this area. I see. It's snappy, but doesn't drop shut. I think it needs to have a little bit more break-in period, because the action is nice, and you see it's like, look at that. It wants to drop shut, but like that, it just needs a little wiggle. Not a huge deal, guys, but it has improved from before. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.